What if the money you're saving is slowly stealing the life you're supposed to live? He believed saving money was the safest choice. He believed spending was a mistake. He believed sacrifice today would guarantee happiness tomorrow. But life taught him something painful. You don't lose life by failing. You lose it by waiting too long. Once upon a time, in a small American town, there lived a teenage boy named Daniel. He was 17, hardworking, serious, and far too responsible for his age. Daniel came from a poor family. His parents struggled with bills, rent, and medical expenses. So Daniel made a promise to himself early in life: never waste money. He saved every dollar he earned from part-time jobs, skipped outings with friends, wore old clothes, and denied himself every small joy. While others laughed and lived, Daniel counted coins. He believed saving money was the only way out of poverty, and that one day, it would finally make him happy. Daniel's life became routine and empty. School, work, home, repeat. Friends stopped inviting him places because he always said no. He never bought books he wanted, never took courses he dreamed of, never helped others when they needed it because he was afraid of losing his savings. People called him smart for saving, but inside, Daniel felt lonely and tired. Every night, he checked his savings notebook, proud of the numbers growing, but unsure why his heart felt smaller. He was surviving, not living, and he didn't realize the cost until life forced him to look up from his numbers. One evening, Daniel's younger cousin fell seriously ill. The family needed money urgently, not for luxury, but for treatment. Daniel had enough saved, but fear stopped him. What if I need it later? He thought. He hesitated. Someone else stepped in. The child survived, but the guilt stayed with Daniel. That night, he sat alone, shaking. He realized something terrifying. He had saved money his whole life, but failed to use it when it truly mattered. His savings were safe, but his conscience wasn't. If this emotional story is touching your heart and helping you learn English through powerful life lessons, subscribe to English Story Academy for emotional, interesting, and life-changing motivational stories. Daniel began to question everything. He met an old man at his workplace who said something that changed him forever. Money saved without purpose is just fear wearing a mask. Daniel understood then. Money wasn't meant to be locked away while life passed by. It was meant to grow experiences, education, kindness, and courage. He started small. He spent money on learning. He helped his family. He invested in skills instead of fear. For the first time, Daniel felt lighter, not poorer. Over time, Daniel's life transformed. His confidence grew. Opportunities appeared. He earned more. Not because he saved harder, but because he lived smarter. He learned that money returns, but time doesn't. The friends he once avoided returned. The boy who once feared spending now understood value. Daniel wasn't reckless, he was intentional. He stopped worshiping savings and started respecting life. Years later, Daniel looked back at his old notebook filled with numbers. He smiled, not because of what he saved, but because of what he finally lived. He learned the hardest truth of all. Saving money is smart, but saving it at the cost of life is a tragedy. Daniel didn't become rich overnight, but he became alive, and that changed everything. Moral of the story: money should serve your life, not replace it. Save wisely, but never save fear instead of living. If this story moved you, subscribe to English Story Academy for emotional, motivational stories that help you learn English and grow stronger every day.